All right. Okay, so I got another day to just survive. Oh my God, it's so very rare. So very rare. I got all this stuff that Jesus wants me to check out from his class. Book of Clarence. I don't remember that one. But I was afraid. I actually love Ari Aster. He's a horror legend. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Fantastic movie. There can be miracles if you believe. I'm talking like Moses. Oh man, I was doing some crazy work then. Man, I miss Whitney. Another legend. Click. All right. We're gonna have. Whew, that boy is nice with it. All right, that boy is. Come on, watch. I want you to watch this with me, Joe. All right, watch it. So, okay, so. That's. Oh, you messing the kid up. You messing that kid. That's why they wanted you a nom. That's why they wanted you a nom. I understand why you didn't go. You had your. Man. That boy is incredible. Ooh. Whoa! Lowe's! What's going on, God? No, I never tell you this. I'm glad that you ain't never change the locks on your doors. You know what I'm saying? That's real BDE, bro. Come on in. You wanna take a seat? I'm watching the Future Fight channel. You know, and today they got Ali going. Nah, it's not the fight from '66. I know that's your favorite year. You know, I was down, you know, where I be at. For the last couple little bit of time, you know, we've been trying to process, you know, what we going to do about Dan. You know that show, all of that, right? You got the Future channel, so you always watching stuff, bro, right? So you always watching stuff like I'm watching stuff. So, you know, y'all handle what y'all handle up here. I'm sorry, pouring my hat. I'm gonna put it to the back. I was on a construction site, right? Ocean Rules. We trying to figure out what type of torture devices we got for Dan. I ain't talking to you about my girl here, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about my new shorty, right? Chill, you know, we just, you know, just reveling, you know, just saying, you know, reveling in, you know, what adults be reveling in. Yo, bad, something you might like, but you better keep your hands off my girl's side. She a reader, right? Just kind of like you know what I'm saying? And she was telling me about, she was telling me about the myth Sisyphus, right? So you had Zeus and I was this dude, you know what I'm saying? The Titan. I am a Titan, my field, in my industry, right? So anyway, so that whole thing is happening, and in this myth, you know what I'm saying? Sisyphus, I don't know what he did, but his punishment, you know, from the gods is he got to roll up this boulder up this hill. And you think, you know, he gonna get some relief, right? He gonna get some relief. But when he gets to that top of that hill, son, when he gets to the top of the hill, the joint just roll right down. So me, that's not epic enough for what I'm capable of. So what I'm thinking of doing, the roll through the hill, like glass, alcohol, or something like that is gonna burn. All this time he's rolling it up. Dan Schneider, right? He's rolling it up. And he thinks, oh, dang, like, my raw body is soaking up all this alcohol and my open sores and cuts from his feet. It gotta be done. The roll gotta be done, son. Yeah, you think that if you a normal mind, but I ain't normal. That's why you got me where you got me, son. Like, it's all right. Like, it be hot. It be hot. I don't talk to a lot of people about that, but it be hot. Because I'm creative, right? You get to the top, you get to the very top, and he's like, damn, son, I got all this alcohol in my feet. I got all this feet cut up, so I'm chilling. But yo, he ain't even know on the other end, I'm doing the incantation with my man. He doing the incantation with me, where that whole roll is getting refilled with all the glass and the alcohol. So you got your feet, that's not healing. You got this glass and all the pressure, and it's rolling back down. You gotta do the same thing. Anyway, God, I've been here for a minute. I'm not gonna take a seat with you because I know you got your books and all that going on. But I know where everything is. Where Lucinda at, by the way? I'm gonna dap you up, my mans. We good. We got past that point. Where Lucinda at? This is the book that you was telling me about, right? This is the book. Let me see how you talked about me in here. People not even gonna know that there was serpents. They was just walking, like serpents was walking. That's gonna be a weirder thing to them than anything. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you, bro. I gotta tell you. You mad wordy. And it's crazy that this is the layman's version of it. Huh. Earth was a soup of nothingness. Yo, I was here in the beginning site, and kinda, I gotta tell you, that's a good way to describe it. Ain't a lot been happening, man. Like, just business as usual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying, I'm trying not to fall in love because I don't really got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got time for that. And what's going on, Pops? How you doing? Oh, Jesus, you looking good, bro. Yo, what's up, Lucifer? So good to see you. So good to see you. How you doing, man? What's that new thing that you got? Lucifer's here. Where's Lucinda at? Are you asking about Lucinda? What you asking about Lucinda for? Yo, it's been kind of a day. So, I'm processing some plans that my pops told me about, that he got for me later. So the wood shop is really the only thing keeping me stable right now besides, praying to you. But it's the good thing that's helped me, keep my hands, keep my hands good, because, idle hands. So I made this. Oh, that's cool. Is that another one of the names that you're going by now? Yeah, no, because on the block, the school block, they call me Big Chris. I like calling you the Prince of Peace. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good nickname, you know what I'm saying? Just because my name is Jesus Christ, they was mad lazy with it. They just took a letter off of it, you know what I'm saying? But, we all got to have nicknames, right? They call you Jehovah, Yahweh, Elohim. The list is endless. Hey, baby, how you doing? Mommy! Jesus, how you doing? You good? Oh, Granny! What's up, baby? How you doing? Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You look handsome as always. God, you gotta do a better job with the trash situation in the house. I know you're thinking about stuff. Yeah, you're watching the Ali fight again. Listen. Okay, if you don't want to take out your trash, there are other people that will. You don't like this? Maybe he'll like it. Okay. Oh, mommy, how you doing, girl? I'm gonna come. Hey, what's up? You good? I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry to interrupt. Grandma's time. Yeah, anybody know how to walk the dog? Where is Lucinda? I actually like that girl. I like that girl. And what's going on with you? Who's actually in class today? You was actually in class today, Jesus. Yeah. I came back early from class. Okay. Dad, you don't gotta worry about that. Yeah, I'm killing it and ain't you. We won't tell your daddy. Not gonna tell your father. Yeah. So, Rainy, we was just chilling. Lucifer's here again. You kind of confusing with your eviction notices, Dad. Or maybe we do an episode where it's just the three of us, so we can really talk about some things. Because I'm the human form of us, right? So as a human, living as a human, with some of their woes and concerns, I will say there are some things that are woeing and also concerning. Hi, God. Oh, hi. Oh, family's here. Hi, Jesus. Lucinda. Lucy, what's going on? Where you been at? Hi. I love you so much too, Holy Spirit and Jesus. It's good to see you. Oh my God, Lucifer, why is he here? Yo, every time she gotta respond to me like that. Yeah, you don't have to do that every time. He's just chilling there. Oh no, you better not. No, I don't like that. As you keep my son stable, you better not be stressed. God, go easy on her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mother of God. The problem I'm having is God. He gave me a really important task. I'm a costume designer now. I'm in charge of costuming. And so I'm in charge of costuming, and I was supposed to build that the shoe height. And I did everybody, but there's so many characters, and he's coming up with people all the time. So I forgot where I put his bandana, the thing with the smiley face. So that's what you've been stressed out about? The kid got a scarf. He could do something else with it. We'll figure it out. Come on, the whole gang is here. I'm just having a hard time. God is putting me
in divine places, and I'm not rising to the occasion. I die.
Calm down. I know you're not supposed to say that, but calm down. Like, it's gonna be okay. Billy, it's Billy, right? Whose gear you lost? He wears a scarf in, what is it, the 5th episode or something like that? So you wrap that joint up, it'd be fine. Nobody even gonna even think about it. It's just gonna be mainly us. Build at the shoe hype. He is a zany sort of character. Yes, he wears the bandana and all that stuff. But yes, we have to have your mental health in order. Do you understand what I'm saying? So do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, baby. Go go undress. We're watching Future Fight Channel. Take a seat. Oh, you say you want her to sit with you for a second, God? Okay, that might be good because we're watching the Ali fight. I'll move this. Oh, I might have caused an earthquake.
Maybe I do need to unwind a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna take this off, Mother. God, that's okay. Okay, I'm sorry, Jesus. You didn't need to see that.
Calm down. I know you're not supposed to say that, but calm down.
I'm sorry. No, this is not even from this episode. Where are things? Where? Okay.
You good, Luz? What you looking at? What do you mean? What is he looking at? Jesus?
I can do all things with you. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Gonna adjust the camera because you wanna see everything that's in the frame. Okay, I learned that from you. I'm learning the filmic language from my God. Don't know why you're still here. Learning the language from my God, and I don't know why you're still here. Learning. Hold on. God. I think you might be sitting on something. Could you just readjust for a second? Is that a possibility? Okay, I'm not gonna touch you, not even your garment, just me. Oh my God. It was here the whole time. I'm over here losing my mind and getting gray. Oh my God, it was right here, under you. Oh my you. Oh my you. Oh my you. Okay. So I think we can start the episode now. We can. That's a wrap on Lucinda. That's a wrap on the part 8 storyline for today. The whole family and Lucifer is here.
Alright, cool. It is a family moment that we have. It's like, I'm not really officially part of the family, but I'm part of the story. So, like, I'm glad to be, here with y'all and that y'all have not forgot about me.
Don't know why still, but Mom, Holy Spirit, cut the camera.
Jesus, can you help me with this? How does it's the button that says record on the front? Oh, you're a really smart mouth, huh? We gonna have an episode that is just me and you, baby boy. I promise you that. Yeah, and also this one, we should really give this to Jib. I know it's in his collection already, but we should be like, hey, brother, this is specifically for you, bro. You get what I mean? What doesn't kill you makes you blacker. Nuts. Oh, also, Iceberg Slim, Pimp, this seems like a little bit out of place given the other books that are here. Billy, what's good with this whole fit? Sorry about the, you look alright, man. It's just God's got a costume designer, change, and it's a small team, right? So they don't know where my bandana is. Let's not break the fourth wall too much. I wish I had my shades. You know what I'm saying? Because I think this would be a little bit more dramatic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting them Jones on after Joe touched it. But y'all. I mean, the reason I do got some work prepared. You know what I'm saying? Ali, by the GOAT, Will Smith. Okay. You don't like Will? I honestly think that's the one that he should have won the Oscar for, if in my humble opinion. All right, we'll talk about this later. Let me. I want to give you a scene, a depiction that I saw this when I was a kid. You remember my pops, right? He took me to see this. He was a dude on the block. I miss him a lot sometimes. All right, so, man, if they came to me tomorrow and they said, we want you to fight Joe Frazier, Madison Square Garden, millions and millions of dollars, I will tell them I will never fight again. Frankly, Muhammad, I'm surprised because until you fight Frazier Cosell, there are people who, are you losing your hearing along with your hair? You're also gonna do the Howard Cosell part? That's sick. Don't put no question to it, man. I'm through fighting. I got a much bigger contender, a much heavier opponent. I'm fighting the entire U.S. government. This guy's actually good, man. Do you think you're going to jail? I don't know. Joe Frazier told me on this show he could knock you out. See? There you go, agitate. You should have talked to Smoking Joe and asked him, what have he been smoking? That boy even dream about whooping me. He better wake up and apologize. But if I ever were to fight Joe, here's what you might see. Ali comes out to meet Frazier, but Frazier starts to retreat. If Joe goes back an inch farther, he'll wind up in a ringside seat. Ali swings with his left. Ali swings with his right. Just look at the kid carry the fight. Frazier keeps backing, but there's not enough room. It's only a matter of time before Ali lowers the boom. Ali swings with his right. What a beautiful swing, but the punch lifts Frazier clean out of the ring. Frazier's still rising, and the referee wears a frown because he can't start counting till Frazier comes down. That's a really good punch. Frazier disappeared from view, and the crowd is getting frantic, but our radar station son picked him up. He's somewheres over the Atlantic. Now, who would have thought when they came to this fight, they was going to witness the launching of a black satellite? But don't wait for that fight. It ain't never gonna happen. Only thing you can do is one. This has been another Sparks exclusive with ABC. You see how I just break out, how I break into character like that, bro? Like, I'm made for this, son. Like, I was born to do this. That is freaking sick. That's freaking sick, man. That's flippin' sick that you have that talent and that skill set, bro. You gotta stop robbing people, man. Yo, I agree with Billy. You should do something besides robbing people because the world's missing out on what you can offer, honestly. So, like, when I was a kid, I thought I wanted to be a boxer, right? And my pops, before they got him, you know what I'm saying, he hated that, right? Because he was paying all this tuition, and you know what they do in talent shows, and they ask, yo, what you want to do? I want to be a boxer. Why am I paying all this bread? I thought I wanted to be a boxer. I ain't realized, my mom's told me later, I wanted to be an actor, right? Because I ain't really know as a black man, right? As a young black man, like what I could do just myself. Myself that made me valuable, right? Made somebody want to stop. And what I saw Will Smith doing, Will Smith, the GOAT, as Muhammad Ali, I saw people stopping. I saw people stopping and listen to what he had to say. I was captivated. I wanted that. I ain't realized till years later, I ain't really want people to put their hands on me. Because honestly, I be in the street. I prefer to stab you up. I honestly think that's the one that he should have won the Oscar for, if in my humble opinion. You got something to say about Will? I do. I enjoy him. I think he's a brilliant actor. Oh, you agree? You got something to say about Will? Yes. I think that would happen 2 years ago, right? I think that the culture was ready. You got Issa, Beyonce, you got Jordan Peele. All these people are, and you got Will Packer. We're in a position at the point where Will Smith, man from Philadelphia, he got that Oscar on the same night that a black man was running the show. So like that, that's not saying that was why he won it in any way, but I'm saying that culturally we're in a different place. I actually had a problem with that because I was just like, yo, there's this movie about these girls, right? But it's called King Richard. It's called King Richard. I'm like, I'm usually not a feminism. It's actually feminist, bro. Yo, you always correcting me, blood. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Yo, I'm just trying to keep you informed. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry raising my voice at you, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You know, you know, you can take the dog out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the dog. You know what I mean? Would I have liked to see a movie about these little girls? Yes. I would have loved to see that. I do honor it because from what I remember when that movie came out, his little girls are the one who put the movie out. So they were there for it, you know. So whatever feelings people have of, oh, you know, patriarchal and da-da-da-da-da-da, I think that these women, you know, wanted to honor their father who helped, not solely responsible in any way, but helped catapult them to the global phenomenons that they are. So that was the piece that I made with it. And I am also a feminist. He does have a point about, you know, that movie, you know, because I had the same feeling of like, oh, it's these girls were, you know, the ones sweating, but also the father was sweating, right? And you remember that scene where he took that beating, right? You know, kind of like, it wasn't, you know, he took a much worse beating than what he did to that guy, you know, and I think that's really kind of what, you know, a lot of the conflict, right? And it feels bad that that's when he got the Oscars, you know, he you know, whipped another black man's tail. My wife's name out your mouth. That when you see that, you see a man at the end of his rope. He's tired of getting jiggy with it. Nah. It's not about that. It's like, yo, I'm affirming who I am, right? I'm affirming who I am. So, granted, it had to be done on this public stage, right? The way y'all would have handled it, the way probably all three of us would have handled it. You said you would have handled it differently, Zoe? Yo, you crazy, Chris? You crazy, son? You crazy, son? You got real close. Yo, that was a real crazy joke that you said about my wife, son. I'm just playing. Don't act like you know cute zebra with me. What you really trying to get into? What you really trying to get into? Huh? Oh, it's not so funny now, right? What I'm gonna need you to do before I crack it, I'm gonna need you to go up to my wife. I'm gonna need you to apologize. I don't care if you from Brooklyn. What's up? That's how I would handle it. Yo, I don't want to put my hands on you, but I promise you that I will. I promise you that I will. I don't want to get violent. I don't want to get violent, Christopher Stones. I don't want to do it. We black men. But if you ever talk about my wife, you talk about my family on not even a public stage. If you in your bed and you talking about these, I will bury you. And I don't gotta touch you. What I do is I put the fear of God in you. That's how I would have handled it. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like in my old day, I wouldn't have done it on a national stage, you know, because that seems more performative, right? Like if I was gonna handle it, I'd be there the whole night, just kind of like, yeah. No, that was funny. You talked about my wife. That was cool, bruh. And the whole night I'm plotting. Right, as Meryl Streep, who won an Oscar that night, and it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Oscar's so white. So anyway, I'm posted, and then you know, and then I do my Will Smith like ha 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 ha. I didn't really know how the guy laughs, but you know, be like, hey Chris, man, you wanna go, you know, have some, you know, Macallan's 12, you know, at the Vanity Fair after party, you know, a little Macallan's 12, or just something, you know, I don't know what the up and ups drink, but that's what I like, you know, when I'm really getting down. So, like, yeah, you know, have a couple drinks with them, you know, and find the most secluded space. And then I'd pummel him. You know, I ain't never looked at it from that perspective. Christopher Stones, bro? That's who you're gonna hit? Why don't you hit Terry Crews, bro? Why didn't you hit, would he do that to Dave Chappelle? I don't think so, bro. Would he do that to Gary Owens even, bro? Like, I mean, come on, bro. Would he do it to Bill Burr? I don't think so. Maybe Louis C.K. I don't know. I've kind of digressed and gone from the point.
Condition of these two fighters.
Well, Bert, I believe that Frazier's in what you call fighting trim, and Ali has not been fighting regularly enough to be in the fighting trim. It's like he's very much unlike.
Wouldn't you say, though, he's in good shape?
He's in good shape, no
But you're
doubt.
making a difference between what you call fighting trim and good shape. Is that it?
Right. You see, a man like George Foreman, who's been fighting right along on Dick Shelley, is in fighting trim. See, this is
I ain't taking no shorts. I'm coming for keeps. I'm coming for keeps, Daddy. And when I say it, even if you don't respond, I'm saying that in the most respectful way. I'm saying it to the Grand Poobah who just happens to lock his doors. That's crazy, son. But listen.
His opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he's wearing green trunks. He weighs 205.5 pounds, undefeated in 26 bouts, scoring 23 knockouts, the heavyweight champion of the world, Joe